Hi guys, I have decided to restrain my Resinsoul wrong today, and I thought maybe it's gonna be a good idea just to make a video of how I do it. You will need haemostats, scissors to cut the elastic. I use a thin wire to pull the elastic through the limbs. Obviously need to do it itself, and possibly a swear box. I'll try not to swear, but it's maybe quite challenging for me. First of all, what you need to do is disassemble your doll. You can start from removing the hooks from the feet first. Just make sure when you disassemble the doll you remember which one was from the which side. Just separate them, otherwise you can get a struggle with assembling later. The obvious parts, that's alright, but like arm, legs can be a bit. So that's what's left so far. I can actually see what's happened here. For some reason, Resinsoul, sometimes the original stringing, they've got arms. The string, you can see it here. That's the arm string, elastic. The Resinsoul, for some reason, likes to pull it through the head here, and that's why it actually doesn't have any movement whatsoever, because this have got quite a resistance. So the correct way is obviously to tie the elastic when you pull it through their arms, to tie it actually just here rather than pulling through the head. I'll show you later anyway. Just wanted to make well, as far as I know, the Resinsoul does with all their dolls. I've got quite a few from them. The hands are not original, that's why the color is a bit different. The hands are jointed. I have to be careful now. Let me just put this all aside so I remember myself what I'm doing here. So that's the right hand, or left hand. Oh, that's the right one. this one. I'll take my 4mm elastic now. You can see how thick it is. This creates a very good resistance inside the doll's body, which make her more posable and less kicky and floppy, and even you don't have to actually do it very tight with this elastic because it's got such a resistance compared to this one, as you can see. Most of my dolls are MSD size strong with 4mm. 3 is not good enough for me. So what I do now is roughly measure how long the arm one was, so, and cut less of thicker elastic than this thinner one. And that's the original rest of the body. So I do the same thing here. So the same with the body one, I don't need it as long as the original. Okay, what I'm doing now, actually I'm trying to remove the old hot glue from the limbs. You can see there is a glue applied to the socket here, it's too thick as well. It's taken off. Actually, when you're restringing, it's a good idea to give your doll a general clean, because it's easier. Okay, I removed all the old hot glue from the pads, from all the sockets, and I'm gonna apply a new layer. It's gonna be very thin. And just spread it quickly around before it sets. Small blob and spread it around quickly. The resin damaged in here because of the hook, so I think I'll just put very thin layer on top of a neck to prevent it from further damage. Just a little bit kneecap for extra resistance for the joints. Very small amount, otherwise the joints wouldn't fit properly. Okay, let's start from the arms first. What we need to do is push the elastic through here, then push this end side like a little bow, and just make sure they even somehow. Right, There. Just in case, I'll put the haemostats in the end. Just in case. Okay. Make sure this is in the middle, and the knot. There you go. That's plenty. Right, and that's the even from both sides. I'll clamp in here. Okay, now, so which one was that? Was this one. So yeah, let's start. Just take the wire, bring it through. Because this is a 4mm elastic and a bit thicker, it could be quite a job to get it through the limbs. But it's not impossible. So this is the elbow. Should be sitting like that, so yep. It's quite painful to hold it. Go. Sometimes it can be difficult to put the hand on such a thick string, but what you need to do really, if you got somebody, you can just ask them to pull like that, and it thins it out. Oh, see what I've done. There you go. It's all. The reason why it's not disappearing, because the elastic is so thick, it actually holds it in place, but what you need to do is push this forward. There you go. And push this up. Go. So the same on this side. Same this side. Start from the. Oh. So once you thread this through, you can release the haemostat, because it's quite secure here already anyway. I must say the Resinsoul got the thinnest resin compared to some other companies. And that's why they chip quite quickly from here, with its thinnest point. Okay, I'll go first. It's lovely how she holds them arm already. Okay, so this all done. Okay, now the difficult part. We'll take how long do you know the body one? Now pushing the ends as well. There you go. So these two, so make sure these are secured now. So basically you need to have two loops. And you need two equal parts here, and make sure they're not twisted, because they're gonna go to each leg. They have to be equal lengths as well. Yeah. Okay, so this goes here, and that one goes here. Is the, yeah, that's fine. Kneecap. Good. Too much glue, and that's why it doesn't connect very well. Much gonna be stiffer now. Same here, because it's so thick it gets stuck in the middle and you just need to pull. Pull here. Here you go. Same on this side. You can release the haemostat when you got this one. You see the elastic actually is not moving because it's so thick and it gets stick to the insides of the door, and that's what we want, the resistance. She is so stiff, look, she stands almost immediately. I don't do anything to her at all. She is like, look, and this is for Resinsoul, pretty impressive. Obviously here I think I put too much glue, but I can always remove it. I'm quite impressed the way she stands. Look, she stands straight away. That's much better. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope this video was helpful. Any questions, please ask.